There's a brand new YouTube channel that's absolutely exploding right now. And what makes it interesting is not just the views, it's the niche. It was created on December 6th, 2025, and yet it has already crossed 3.5 million views. For a brand new channel, that kind of traction is rare. What makes this even more impressive is how simple the concept actually is. If you look at their description, you'll see that the entire channel is built around stories from seniors aged 60 to 80, sharing life lessons they wish they knew at 30. Lessons that every young person can benefit from. And that's the genius part. This content isn't tied to any specific country, culture, or location. It works globally. Teenagers, people in their 20s, 30s, and even adults in their 40s and 50s can relate to it. The audience range here is massive. So far, the channel has uploaded just 7 videos. The very first one, posted 3 weeks ago, already crossed 3 million views. Imagine uploading your first video and it instantly takes off like that. That single video essentially put the channel on the map. And the remaining uploads are performing well too. They're not as explosive as the first one, but for a brand new channel, these numbers are still extremely strong. And because the channel is still new, competition in this niche is almost non-existent right now. That makes this the perfect time to jump in before it becomes saturated. The best part? These videos are not difficult to create. If you watch them closely, the structure is very simple. The video usually starts with an elderly character sitting comfortably and narrating their story. After the introduction, the video transitions into AI-generated images and stock footage that visually support the narration. All the visuals are AI-generated, which means with the right prompts, you don't need advanced editing skills or expensive footage libraries. We'll go through how to get every single resource you need to create videos like this. Now let's talk about what really makes these videos go viral: the stories. The storytelling on this channel is on another level, and that's exactly why the videos perform so well. But from a technical standpoint, the animation itself is very simple. You don't need anything complicated. Any basic AI character animation tool will work. Tools like HeyGen do a great job for this type of content. The workflow is straightforward. Generate a realistic character image using AI, then animate it using a lip-sync tool. One thing that significantly boosts performance is realism. If you look closely at the examples on this channel, the characters look extremely realistic. And the good news is, this level of realism is actually very easy to achieve. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how this type of channel is set up, step by step. Step 1, topic generation and creating character. With my prompts, the system works in a simple and repeatable way. You start with a main topic and a placeholder that lets you control how many topics you want. All you need to do is adjust that number and you'll get the exact amount you need. The full set of prompts will be available in Google Doc. Links are in the description. You'll need to replace the placeholder in the script prompt as well. This part is very straightforward. The only slightly tricky element is the main character, the one who appears at the beginning of the video and narrates the story. For that, you'll need a dedicated character prompt. Simply copy the character prompt, paste it into ChatGPT, hit enter, and wait. It will generate multiple character options for you. As you can see, you might get an elderly woman in her late 70s years old, an elderly man in his early 80s, or even an elderly couple. If you want to focus on a specific look or race, for example, a black elderly man, you can make a small adjustment to the prompt. Once you find a character you like, the most important factor is realism. Right now, Google's Nano Banana Pro is incredibly strong when it comes to realistic results. If you have access to it, I highly recommend using it. If not, tools like Whisk are still a solid option. Whisk produces good images. They're just not quite as realistic as Nano Banana, but they're more than good enough for this use case. This character already looks realistic enough to work. If you have the budget and want to take things to the next level, Nano Banana is worth it. But if not, there's no need to stress. Whisk will still get the job done. Once your character image is ready, step 2, animation and voiceover. For this video, I'll download this character and use it. You can use any lip sync tool you prefer. HeyGen, Hera, or similar platforms all work. It doesn't need to be complicated. After signing into HeyGen, go to Create, select Photo to Video, and upload the character image you generated. You don't need to animate the entire script with the avatar. Only animate the opening part of the story where the character introduces themselves. After that, transition into images and stock footage. For the voice, you have two options. You can use a generated AI voice or upload your own recorded audio. For this video, we are using 11 Labs inside 11 Labs. Filter based on what you need, male or female, elderly voice, English language. Then preview a few options and choose a tone that fits conversational storytelling. Once you've made your selection, paste in your script and generate the audio. One important thing to keep in mind is the limitation of the free plans. HeyGen, for example, free voiceovers at around 30 seconds. That's usually enough for the opening scene, but if you need longer clips, upgrading to a paid plan is worth considering. Free users will also see a watermark at the bottom of the video, and exports are limited to 720p resolution. That's not a major issue though. You can always use a video upscaling tool afterward to increase the resolution. Now let's take a look at the result.
I'm 78 years old, and I didn't come here to teach anyone a lesson. I came because there isn't much time left, and some things shouldn't stay on.
As you can see, the output is surprisingly realistic. The voice, pacing, and mannerisms all feel natural. If you weren't paying close attention, you might easily mistake it for a real interview clip, which is exactly the effect we're aiming for. Once the avatar clip is ready, download it. Paid users can even export in up to 4K resolution, which is a solid upgrade. From this point on, the rest of the video is very simple. All you need are stock clips and AI-generated images to support the story. Step 3, image creation. For stock footage, I personally recommend Pexels and Vecteezy. If you're looking for free clips, just filter by free license, and you'll only see content you can use without issues. Next, you'll need images that match the same visual style as the channel we're modeling. They often use memory-driven visuals, POV shots of elderly hands holding old photographs, frame photos hanging on walls, and quiet, nostalgic scenes. These images usually represent life moments like weddings, childhood homes, work life, vacations, family memories, and everyday activities. To generate these visuals, you can use the image prompt provided. The process works the same as always. Paste the prompt, set the number of images you want, let's say 20, then scroll down and paste your full script where the placeholder is. Once that's done, your image prompts are ready. You can use Whisk to generate these images as well. Some of the images will be POV shots, showing the character's hands holding a photograph. Others will be wall-mounted photos inside a room. Once you have everything, the avatar clip, the full voiceover, the images and the stock footage, it's time to bring it all together. Step 4, edit on Capcut. Open Capcut. Create a new Capcut project. Start by placing the avatar clip at the very beginning of the video, followed by the rest of the narration. Once the avatar finishes speaking, transition into your images and stock footage. Keep the pacing slow and relaxed. If you want, you can use keyframes to add gentle zoom-ins on your images. But this is completely optional. If you prefer, you can skip this step and keep everything static. Generate captions, but don't overcomplicate them. Use a clean, readable font. You can add a subtle background behind the text and adjust the transparency so it stays easy on the eyes. Transitions are optional as well. If you use them, keep them minimal. The same applies to filters. Choose one natural-looking filter and apply it consistently across the entire video. Finally, export the video at your preferred resolution. Step 5, thumbnail creation. Use the same character for the thumbnail. Start by removing the background using a tool like Adobe Background Remover, then create a simple background in Whisk. Any indoor or outdoor scene works. Next, open Canva and start a new YouTube thumbnail project. Import both images, the background and the character, and make sure the character layer sits above the background. Scale the background to fill the frame, then position the character slightly off-center. At this stage, the character looks fine, but the background may feel too sharp. To help the character stand out, apply a subtle blur to the background. Select the background image, go to Edit, then Effects, and choose Blur. Make sure you're blurring the entire image, not using the brush tool. A light blur is more than enough. Once applied, you'll notice the character immediately stands out more. If needed, you can make small adjustments to the character, brightness, contrast, or clarity, but keep it subtle. Now it's time to add text. The exact wording depends on your topic. For example, you could use something like wasted on the first line and 78 years on the second. Add the first text line, make it large, then duplicate it and change the second line to wasted. Resize both so they're clearly readable, even on a small screen. Set 78 years to white and wasted to yellow, matching the color style used by the reference channel. Next, add a shadow to the text. Select the text, go to Effects, and enable Shadow. Set the shadow color to black, increase the transparency slightly, and adjust the direction and offset until it looks natural. Apply the same shadow settings to both lines so they stay consistent. If the background still feels a bit bright, tweak the settings until you're happy with the overall look. And that's it. Your thumbnail is ready. The process might seem complicated at first, but once you do it once, it becomes very straightforward. This niche is exploding right now, and those who start early grow the fastest. And now you have everything you need to launch your own channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.